is it really saying test stream?
Please welcome to the ice, Cal State Northridge.
I don't know where Chris is. Welcome, Cougar fans, tonight to Provo, to Peaks Ice Arena. We want to welcome you out here tonight to see BYU take on round number 2 with the Cal State Northridge Matadors. BYU was successful last night, winning 7-4. Good showing by the Cougars. Short-handed goals, 6 power play goals, and 5 power play goals, and 1 short-handed goal from Alex Stroud. Good participation by everybody across the board in that game last night. We are basically here waiting for warm-ups, and we'll give a little bit of love to our sponsors now. Thank you for coming and tuning in to Cougar Hockey. Welcome back to Peaks Ice Arena for Cougar fans. This is Brent Ring tonight. I'm joined with Mike Nappy. Mike did our broadcast last night. We're flipping seats. I'm going to do play-by-play. Mike's going to do color. And Chris Udall will be our cameraman. We are grateful to have everybody out here for us tonight. Just a little bit of follow-up on some of the things that are going on. Mike, maybe you might want to cover a couple of our scores that we've got around the ACHA West really quick.
Yeah, there were a couple games today, and it was Grant Canyon beat Boise State 5-2, and Williston beat Weber State today. I believe it was 7-4. So those were some of the games today, and of course there were games last night. And for the people that want to know about it, I believe we had, of course, our score last night was 7-4. BYU with the victory. We had, I believe, Utah State won 8-7. They went against Denver. Boise State played last night. They beat Colorado State 5-3. Grand Canyon, they went against Northern Colorado and they lost last night 6-5. We had Washington versus Colorado. Colorado won with a score of 9-2. Williston State defeated Metro State 8-5. Weber State played Long Beach State, and they were victorious with a score of 6-3. And Northern Arizona had 5. Fontenelle had 3. So those were the scores from last night, and of course the scores today. Last night, for those who did not watch, I think we had everything going for us last night. We had power play goals, we had shorthanded goals, we had a lot of hits, great defense, great offense. Goalie Manzella played phenomenal last night. I think everything that you wanted in a hockey game, we actually saw. So I am actually looking forward to tonight. This is the second meeting, back-to-back days between these two clubs. And actually, the Matadors played on Thursday, and they went against Utah Valley. So this is their third game in a row, and I'm actually looking forward to this because I think BYU should play very well tonight. I think the Matadors are probably going to be a little tired, but I would not be surprised if they come out firing on all cylinders, trying to make a point early in this game. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And also last night, the Matadors, they had a great showing, especially coming back-to-back games. They actually had to pull their goalie last night because BYU definitely had the offensive firepower last night in that first period, but the Matadors never gave up, and that's what made everything last night was really exciting. I mean, BYU was up, I believe it was like 3 or 4 goals, and the Matadors, they never bowed down, especially within the first 3 minutes or the first 5 minutes of the third period last night. They scored a couple goals, and they came out to play, and then BYU responded with a couple of their own goals, and they got that fire back in them, and the momentum definitely shifted to BYU. So watching these teams warm up tonight, it's going to be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to it, so we're going to see what happens.
As always, Cougar fans, we appreciate your feedback. I know I get a little bit of feedback via text message and some other things that happen, so or you can send messages. We do keep a view on the live stream chat. Always glad to get your feedback on the stream, and appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. The top line for the Cougars, Shimbashi, Barris, and Stroud, has just been knocking it out of the park. As we've looked at some of the statistics that those players have put up this semester, I'm sorry, I'm going to dig through my paperwork here for just a moment. Your captain, Ashton Shimbashi, is currently leading the team in points with 34 points on 11 goals and 23 assists. And again, his line mates, Alex Stroud, 13 goals, 15 assists for 28 points. This is all not counting last night's statistics. And then Alex Barris, 8 goals and 19 assists for 27 points. That top line is leading, doing really, really well. Lots of good scoring going on, and good showing by the rookie goaltender last night, Jeremy Manzella. Only allowed 4 goals on 36 shots.
It was 35 or 36.
Yeah.
It was definitely around there. And last night, he had a lot of shots that were coming at him that there was no one blocking his view. So he had that clear path with just him and the puck. And that's what made it fun. I mean, just being able just to be in there and being that comfortable of no one's going to block that puck, no one's going to tip it. I mean, he just caught those pucks right out of the air, and that was it. He was like, all right, keep it coming. And even though they won 7-4, I mean, he played lights out last night, and that was great to see from up here, and I know the fans were loving every bit of it. And I want to go back to the first line that you were talking about. I mean, those 3 guys that you mentioned, they have been playing phenomenal all year. I mean, last night, they had crisp passes last night. Barris was winning the face-offs. They gel so well together, and it actually makes it fun to call these games, to watch them play. I mean, just how they control the puck, how they pass it, how they're getting around and getting in between the defenders. I mean, it's just so cool to watch.
Well, let me just give you a little bit more perspective on that power play that the Cougars put together last night. Scored on 5 of 7 opportunities Prior to that, the Cougars were only clicking at about 14% on their power play. So whatever the coaching staff did this past week or so has really, really stepped up the power play. I had a bit of a conversation with JP Gale, who's the head coach at Northridge, and he was even as impressed that the Cougar power play is the best power play they've seen all season long. So good changes for that power play.
And I want to go to the flip side of that. I think they had 16 opportunities or for the penalty kill, and they killed 16 in a row, I think it was
Cougars
last
did, that's
night.
right.
So,
counting the game from Utah State last Saturday, a week ago, they killed 16 of them.
and that's what makes it the game of hockey so great. Is you have the 5-on-5s that you have to control, but those penalties, the power play opportunities that you get, and also the penalty kills that you can do, that makes or breaks you. I mean, if you get a couple penalties, and let's just say, for example, tonight, BYU gets a couple early penalties and the Matadors come out firing and they score some goals, that's going to kill it. That is going to kill you. Where on the flip side, let's let the Matadors get a couple penalties and maybe we'll get the power play goals, and if we get some, we kill some, and I look at the power play and the penalty kills kind of like football, special teams. You got to kick those field goals, right? And I go back to that Chicago kicker. I mean, they called the timeout and it went off the upright. Special teams makes or breaks you, and then this could happen tonight. So,
yep.
As long as they can kill those penalties and get a couple power play goals, it's going to be fun.
Your referees tonight, Andy Van Wagener will be your tall official in the bands. He's accompanied by looks to be Rick Serena, and then Timmy Tate and Mike Buich are on the lines tonight. So those will be your officials for tonight's game. Well, fans, we're going to step aside for just a moment. We're going to go mute, and we'll be back in just a second. This is Cougar Hockey. Okay, we're going to go over and get our starting lineups. Velasquez on left wing for Northridge. Matthew Huber for 16. DeRoca. Brandon Calboda, he's going to start again in goal tonight.
Last night he didn't make it the whole game, so let's see if he'll make it tonight.
And for your Cougars.
And now the starting lineup for your BYU Cougars.
Number 22, Axel Boyer, starting out. Ian Funhorst starting out on wing.
And right wing number 23, Nixon Barber.
Nixon Barber starting out. On the other side, Boyer will be in the middle.
Number 4, Tegan Pitcher.
Back guarding blue line, Mr. Tegan Pitcher, number 4.
And right defense number 5, Jacob Eisenstadt.
And starting off with Jacob Eisenstadt. And backstopping the Cougars between the pipes, Jared Manzella. give you a couple of stats on Jared Manzella. He is 7-7, 3.49 goals against average, 94 save percentage. Get our ceremonial puck drop here.
Fans, please welcome out onto the ice, Scott and Spencer Esplin. Tonight, we are recognizing the hardworking faculty at our great university.
Just a quick note, tonight is Faculty Appreciation Night here at here in Provo, here for the Cougars, and so we have one of our religious studies directors from BYU and his son who are going to drop our puck for us, our ceremonial first drop for us.
Drop that puck.
As the two captains come out to do the ceremonial drop, we'll help them get off the ice. And then we'll do our national anthem.
Fans, please rise for the national anthem, sung tonight by Carissa Peterson.
Sung tonight by Carissa Peterson. And a wonderful job on the national anthem. Thank you, Carissa. All right, fans, as we get started here, set for the puck drop.
So what do you think, Brent? What are the three keys for tonight for BYU to come away with the victory?
I think the three keys, from my opinion, are number one, they've got to keep the hard pressure that they kept up last night. They cannot slack off. We saw when they backed off, they started taking penalties, and they started to, which goes to my second point, they need to stay out of the box. A couple of unnecessary penalties were taken last night. And then my third point is Manzella's got to do exactly what he does best, and that's stop the puck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Puck is Zurich drops the puck. Matadors take control. D to D, Paythorn looking for a dump in, and they get the puck deep into the zone. That'll be far side camera away. Coming up, picking up to Thunhorst. Matadors got good pressure, but Thunhorst is able to clear. And the Matadors are looking at right now an odd man rush. Drop pass to number 19, centering pass, good opportunity. Picked up by Manzella and a good stop. A little bit of pushing and shoving in the front of the net. And we'll get a line change. All right, down in the Cougar zone, it'll be to Manzella's left. Puck is dropped. Controlled by the Cougars. Cleared out of the zone. D to D from Matadors for to number 5 to number 37. Dumped to far side, looking for that Matador pickup. Oh, mishandled there a little bit by pitcher. Attempts to drop the puck off. Dumped up the side of the boards. Clearing attempt. Comes across. Loose puck in the Matador zone. Drop pass to from 23 to 5, and then they get good zone entry. Eisenstadt's able to keep that centering attempt off of out from in front of Manziel as he puts it back into the corner. Good puck control, good pressure by the a little mishandling there by the Matadors as Carlson comes up, but he leaves that pass right for a Matador player. And
they had that opportunity real fast.
Yep.
Big hit right up against the glass here.
Big hit by Stroud. Matadors have the puck behind the net. Big hit there by Porter. Good pressure by the Matadors, holding the puck in the zone. Referee's a little bit in the way there. They've got the puck pinched off in the zone, trying to work it out. The Matadors are able to clear, get it loose. Good pressure by Alex Barris. Little check on. Nice difty little slide pass beside. Good stuff attempt, but not there. Manziel had the side of the net picked up. Back to the D. Great pressure here by the Matadors as they're holding the puck in the Cougar zone. Puck is dumped up and out by Porter. No icing will be called as that was tipped off by Matador player. Cougars jump over for a quick line change.
And that was perfect timing to clear that puck because they were down in their zone for quite a while.
Yeah. Great pressure here. Cougars have got to step up their game, get a little bit more pressure going. Good hit by number 4 on Rudder. And offsides on the Matadors.
Offsides on the Matadors.
We have a very nice camera lady who's taken over for our cameraman tonight. We're grateful to have Lily Shimbashi here running camera for us for a few minutes while we have some transfer of fans. We're grateful to her for being here. That in mind, we'll see if we can keep the live feed clock running. We're a little bit behind on that right now. Matadors dump the puck up the boards. Probably for tonight, we'll see if we can worry about just keeping score up to date because of our staffing issues tonight. A bit of an interference call late there behind us. The referee looks it over and decides he's not going to do anything about it. Great pressure by the Matadors here. They are owning puck pressure right now. And tipped in and around as Hoyer deflects that puck into the zone. Line change for the Cougars. Cougars look just a little flat the start of this game.
Just a little bit. I think it's going to take them a little bit to warm up here. The Matadors are coming out, and I said that they were going to want to come out and get that first goal. Another turnover here.
Yep.
Almost.
Little D-to-D move that didn't work out. Hugh Blum gains the zone, looking for some help all by himself. Looks for a centering opportunity. Tries to catch Shimbashi as he took the hit for that. And we have a penalty. A roughing call on number 9 for the Matadors.
That's callback.
Callback is going to take the roughing call. See if we can get the clock caught up for you.
Let's see if this power play opportunity for BYU carries over from last night with how they played. So Barrows in the face-off box there, and Eisenstadt keeps it in. But the Matadors are fighting hard. And they got it down to the BYU zone, and Manziel is playing the puck. BYU's going to bring it up here real fast.
So we have 1:40 remaining on the penalty, 15:53 third period. Shots are Northridge 2 and BYU nothing. Currently, Eisenstadt with the puck on the power play. Cougars are playing what's called a 1-3-1 power play. Looking to get that center shooter in there. Trying to find it. Shot on net. As Barris moved over for the deflection, or moved over for the screen, and the Matadors are able to clear.
And I noticed a difference from last night to tonight. The Matadors are clogging up that middle. BYU, they were able to pass that puck all around between all the players. And tonight, the Matadors are trying to lock it down where they can't do it.
Oh, big opportunity just missed there by Christensen. as that pass went across, caught the far defender, and he looked for him just leaving across as the goaltender for the Matadors had slid over to cover Christensen's shot. Little miscommunication on the drop pass as Boyer steps back to pick it up, number 2. Boyer, Kevin Klein looking under a little pressure. Dropping the puck back. Eisenstadt comes in, shot on net, and a glove save by the goaltender for the Matadors. And that's number 30, that is Kovada.
BYU has had the opportunity on this power play. They pulled up, tied even in shots 2-2. There's only 18 seconds left on this power play, so this is trying to be the last good opportunity for them.
14:33 remaining. We'll get the clock on the live feed fixed here in a minute. We got another penalty. Looks like another Matador penalty here. Apparently, no. It looks like it's going to be a Cougar
BYU
penalty. Cross-checking.
And there's only 2 more seconds left on the Matadors penalty, so they're going to get the advantage for almost that basically full 2 minutes.
Did you see who the penalty was on? 25,
Yep,
Dunhorst.
Dunhorst.
Matadors are back at full strength.
Manzella on the save. Saved by Manzella. Shimbashi.
This is a Texas Kids dental care.
Shimbashi, Porter, Barber, and Rudder are your penalty killers. Shot driven wide by the Matadors.
And Manzella doesn't have his stick.
No,
There
he's
he
got
goes. He grabbed someone. I think it was Porter's.
good work in there to hold that puck hard back there behind the net. Buck 33 remaining in penalty to Dunhorst. Matadors spread out. Looks like they're setting up into a bit of an overload. Flipped off to the side. Flipped out. Held in.
They could not clear it. What a save! Oh!
And still kept out. And they do give them the goal. I couldn't tell if that puck got played by a high stick, but it looks like it came down and they tapped it in.
It looked like he tried to get it off the high stick, but he whiffed on that, and as it came down, I think that's where he hit it again when it was lower. So the Matadors on that power play, they kept it pretty much in there that whole time, and they had crisp passes. I mean, they were getting it all around. They had one-timers going, hard shots, so
Definitely are playing a sharper game tonight
Yes.
than they played last night. Cougars are looking just to take things a little bit easier, and I think they realized they thought that after that 7-4 score occurred, I think they do that. Cougars are going to have to play their A+ game. This team was not ranked number 7, strictly on a whim. Flipped in on net, brushed aside by Kovada. Big hit there by pitcher on 19 and 18. Puck comes back in deep. Blum putting some pressure on. There's a hit into there. Battle over on the near side boards. As Northridge clears the puck out, coming to pick up the player 19 wide. Shots driven wide of the net as Wheeler picks up the puck. Good move on number 11. Tries a dump in and ends up causing a turnover. Wanted a little bit better dump in than that. Stroud took a hit over there in the corner as they're working on clearing. Shimbashi chips the puck up, looking for Barris. Puck is driven back in. Chipped up and out by Barris to clear the zone. Pressure come on as the Cougars are putting a good forecheck up. Puck is kicked accidentally back in by the Northridge player, but it comes back out. Porter picks it up. A little bit of a hold there as he got a hold on his shoulder. Porter's without a stick. He's able to get the puck cleared, and he's able to go pick up his stick.
Oh, they might catch him in the. Oh,
Nope, they
I
didn't.
think they were trying to catch him right in that line change there, and we saw a couple BYU guys come out real fast and change his mind.
Good pass to Boyer. A little bit of a hit there by Boyer down the corner, digging it out there as Barber's working against 23. And we're going to pick up a call here. We fixed our sound, ladies and gentlemen, and so you might hear some of the fans a little bit closer to us as they express their happiness or displeasure based on the particular calls.
Yeah, and that penalty is on the Matadors, Matt Bushton. I believe it was number 25.
That is correct.
Matt Bushton. So we didn't convert on that first power play that we had, so let's see if we can get it on this one. I mean, we had the looks last time, so
your power play: Shimbashi, Barris, Stroud, Eisenstadt, and
CSU penalty number 25, Matthew Bushton, 2 minutes for roughing. This is a Utah group.
tipped the not a play.
This is a Utah CPA group power play. Faceoff is controlled by Barris. He has had mixed luck against the Matadors tonight, but he's had pretty good luck. Oh, plowed right over the top of Kronfeld's back.
I thought that was going to trickle in.
I thought that was going to trickle back in. And another good opportunity by the Cougars as Stroud did see Barris sitting out there. Looking across.
Way to keep that in play by Stroud.
Yep. Puck is dumped back into the corner to Barris. Looking for Stroud wide. Loose. Puck is loose. Loose down in front. Great opportunities by the Cougars on this one. And I don't know how many more opportunities fanned by Shimbashi on that one, but great
There we go.
opportunities
Coming
there.
back. Got him in the line change.
Shot by Christensen off of the leg pad. They are able to clear. A minute left in this power play.
Man, BYU, they had the opportunity down there. They must have got off, what, like 4 shots down there?
One crawled over his back and everything. We'll talk about that at the break. Great opportunities there. Good tie-up here at neutral ice here by the Matadors as they're struggling to keep the Cougars from getting zone entry. Boyer's able to get the puck in, hold it in, and the Matadors are able to clear. 33 seconds remaining in the power play. Christensen comes in through the middle, works his way around, looking back out the middle, catches Eisenstadt coming back through the high slot, looking back through. He deals it back around. Shot behind the net, held by the Matadors there, and they are able to clear. As we have about 10 seconds left on the penalty, Manzella picks up the puck and sets it up for Eisenstadt behind the net. As he works his way up the boards. Good Diffney move around the first forechecker. Looks to come through. Tries to catch him back on the other side. And the Matadors are back at full strength. Puck is dropped in on the near side boards. Matadors are clearing the zone. Hits out to number 11. Skating up the puck. Breaks the Cougar zone off of Eisenstadt's skates. Looking for a centering attempt. Nobody there. And pitcher picks the puck up coming out of the Cougar zone. A bit of a light hook as pitcher comes through. Drop puck for Wheeler. Wheeler's second shot on net. Just missed Blum on the delay. The rebound. And had the potential for an odd man rush. Manzella. Good work there to kick that one aside as Rudder was trying to tie his man up for everything to work. Good battle over there. They're both battling really hard.
Yeah, I think pitcher wanted to get off the ice, and that's why. And they saw the Matadors coming down, so he stayed on. Ooh.
Caught the Matadors on a defensive change, and if we got a shot off a net for that third/fourth line group. Stroud's working his way around to come back to the other side. Dumped up the near side boards, looking for a Matador player, which is kept back in. Stroud's going to be able to get back to that because he was close to the backside of the net. He's bumped off the puck, rubbed off just a little bit there by the Matador player. Thought it was held in. Nope, held in at neutral ice and then dumped back in by Hunter Blum. Driven right around, no icing calls. It's waved off. 20 gets there, rubbed off by Porter. For 4 for the Matadors, gets the loose pucks. That's going to be a big deal here coming up. Who's getting loose pucks tonight? Barber brings the puck up, gets it to Porter.
Oh.
Gets it to Christensen, looking for Barber, looking at the wide side. Bounced off of a Cougar player and came back out to the near corner.
Another opportunity there for BYU.
Light dump in opportunity attempt. Cougars. These are and at the icing call on the Cougars.
Fans, make sure to go to the merchandise booth.
Man, I want to go back to that power play that was down here. That was great for both teams. I mean, BYU, they had the opportunities, they had the shots on the goal, almost trickled in, but at the same time, you got to look at the Matadors. I mean, they were there. Even that barrage of shots that they were seeing, they were able to clear that puck and kill that penalty.
Good work. Cougars had some great opportunities. Just odd that puck didn't crawl in over the top of the goalie's back. Wheeler takes a hit from 26. He comes in, and we have a stoppage of play as the nets come off of its moorings.
We got 6:32 left in the first period. It's 1-0 Matadors. And shots are 7 BYU to the Matadors 4.
Trying to figure out who was on the ice and who's the offense. The Cougars are not able to change players. One back by the Matadors, shot by number 3. In the far side corner, Hunter Blums picked that puck up. Tried to catch Barber coming up the ice, but the pass was intercepted. Oh, good deflection attempt there by the Matadors. Eisenstadt clears the puck out, gets it up to Wheeler. Another shot just barely missed off of a face mask as we have Wheeler took a shot to the mask there.
Yeah, they're not, BYU is not having the opportunities to clear the puck. They are whipping on some of the shots. They're not hitting it hard enough to get it out of there, and it's allowing the Matadors to keep that pressure going.
Yep. Just a quick shot count. BYU's got 7. The Matadors have 5. Matadors are doing a really good job of making sure that every check makes sure that 2 people are involved. Meaning whatever Matador player is checked, the Cougars going to go down with him. Face-off is offsides call. Face-off's going to come out near side towards the Cougar boards. And we'll get the drop here. Puck is dropped. Cougars win the face-off, but the Matador center steps through and gets control back. 50 move between the legs. Cougar there. Finally gets rubbed off by pitcher.
Oh.
Shot attempt, which Manzella gobbles up. We saw the Matadors are sending through a screen opportunity.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell from here, but was that puck tipped by the guy in the middle there? I don't know.
I think Manzella got his.
Got the whole thing?
Got that gobbled up before that screen came through. They're trying to make those screen attempts. Puck is won by the Cougars back to Eisenstadt, who takes it around the boards, but nobody there. Shimbashi's working on picking it up, and the Matadors are doing a great job of playing a neutral zone trap to cover up neutral zone activity. Looks like we're going to have an icing here on the Matadors. We do.
Icing on the corner.
Sitting in front of a fan base, probably I would guess around 700 people tonight. They'll out to Peaks Ice Arena to see the Cougars play the number 7 ranked Matadors from Cal State Northridge. Face-off is won by Barris. Back to Eisenstadt. trickles one in on net, which comes in good. Doesn't have to be hard, has to just be on net. That rebound opportunity. Battle behind the net. Stroud comes back behind. Centering attempt just missed Shimbashi. And a little miscommunication there on defensive partners as the puck ended up coming out of the zone. Matadors bring the puck up near side boards, gain entry into the zone, and far side corner to Manzella's left. He's going to work behind the net, trying to look for a centering opportunity. He deflects off of the skate, but back to his teammate, brings it back to his teammate in a cycle attempt. They work the puck out. He stood up there by Alex Barris, who gets it to him, and a great shot to Barber, who I think was a little bit surprised. Boyer that comes through. Puck is deflected. No offside as the Cougars get their defensive partners back in play. Advance puck up to Boyer. Boyer got nobody coming in, so he takes a quick shot on net, which is gobbled up by Kolbata.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now.
Let's see if we can win this face-off and get a quick shot on goal again.
Hugh Blum, face-off. Cougars do win that face-off, but it's chipped out of the zone. Back to Porter, who takes it over D2D to Hunter Blum. We have the Blum brothers playing. And icing on the Cougars.
Icing on the Cougars.
This line has proven to be a pretty strong line in terms of filling their role when they're called out to play. That being that fourth line, it's always important for them to come out and not be scored on, and to put a decent forecheck up against the line they're playing against. They've done that. As the Matadors cleanly win the faceoff to the surprise of all of their players, including their defense, they have to group back into their zone. Matadors gain zone entry at number 20. Hunter Blum comes around, cycles back to his deep partner, Logan Porter. Ooh, big hit on Carlson, and that's going to be a penalty. Elbowing call. That will be on number 26.
I think that's Zachary Carnes.
Carnes?
He was in the box quite a few times last night as well, and
yes, he was.
BYU was able to capitalize on a lot of his penalties, converting those to goals. So
2 minutes for Carnes for elbowing. Barris, Stroud, Shimbashi, Eisenstadt, and Porter are your penalty, are your power play users. Oh, looking for Barris on the weak side. The paddle came through by Kolbata. So set on goal, and Kolbata's able to gobble that one up. He looks like he's a little sharper tonight than he was last night.
yeah, last night he really had a rough first period. He just seemed like he couldn't stop anything that was coming his way. He was a little behind, but I think he had a little bit of rest and ready to play.
Buck 40 on the power play. Barris coming through, looking for the flip shot. Bounced up and in, and the Cougars score! We're going to get the call, but I think that was Shimbashi or Stroud. Or it could have been Barris. That power play unit has been wicked. We'll get the call for you in just a moment here. To make a note on that. Coming at 2:49 in the first period.
BYU goal! Scored by number 7, Alex Barris. Assisted by number 21, Ashton Shimbashi. And by number 5, Jacob Eisenstadt.
Barris, Shimbashi, and Eisenstadt Parrish, Shimbashi, and Eisenstadt driving that puck home. Puck is cleared down.
Whoa. Little miscommunication there. The Matadors almost took that right from him and tried to put it in.
I think Eisenstadt ended up taking it back. Terrible misplay. His pitcher lucks out and gets it given right back to him. Looking for a deflection opportunity to come through. Puck is cleared out. Cougars go D to D. Pitcher from Eisenstadt up to Barber. Barber leaves it for for Christensen. Christensen took a big slash on the stick and quite like that.
Ooh, that was a hit.
That stood that player right up in the middle of the rink, and referee calls a roughing call on that one. The kid saw the check coming. I want to give referees the benefit of the doubt. That's one situation where that one would be interesting to see on a replay.
I would like to see that because they were looking right at each other when the hit was done. And I don't know if it's a carryover from last night because there were a lot of headshots last night, if you remember that, Brent. And I'm wondering if they're trying to keep it calm and collected today.
Probably so. Oh, almost cleared, but great hold attempt by the defender. Puck driven wide. Rudders owning the puck behind the net. Hard shot back there. Looking to clear it, and they are able to clear the puck out of the zone. Oh! And we have a holding call on Shimbashi.
Shimbashi stole that puck, and that almost trickled right in.
Yeah, I think Colvado was a little nervous about that one, too.
It looks like Ramirez is going to the penalty box.
What number is Ramirez?
Number 4 for the Matadors.
Oh, we're a little 4-on-4 action here for a minute. Rudder, Stroud, Porter, Harris. And Andre Ramirez takes that penalty. Oh my gosh. Hits the post. And Stroud kicks it away. Here he goes. Great glove save by Colvada on Stroud on that 4-on-4 attempt.
That was so much fun to watch. Off the post, went right behind Manzello, off the post, and then it comes right back to BYU, and they almost get that goal.
Yep. Lots of good action here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
It looks like it's going to be 4-on-4 for the rest of the period.
Yeah. Face-off controlled by the Matadors. They bring it up 2-on-2. Eisenstadt looks at it as they let the puck go in deep. Pinched off there by Stroud as the Matadors looking for a 4-on-4 opportunity. Picks it up to Barber. Barber comes up. Can't control the puck, but mishandled by the Matadors. As Boyard battling for it. Looking to get over there as pitcher. Pitcher lays a little bit of a hit on him. Gives Barber a chance to come back through and pick the puck up. Barber's ridden off by the Matadors player. Dumped over to the weak side. Barber picks that puck up. Boyer picks it up. Boyer's going to dump it in on net to get the line change. We've got 3, 2, and 1 second left, and that will end the first period here.
Well, I'll say that was an exciting first period. We had power play goals, one by each team. It looks like shots on goal, 14 for BYU, 6 for the Matadors. And we're still going to have about 20 seconds left to start the second period with 4-on-4.
That was a big flip over on shots. Matadors came out very, very aggressively, played the Cougars hard, and turned out that worked out well as the Cougars were able to hold off that battle.
Yeah, I think it was 4 shots to 2 to start the game for them, from the Matadors, and they had that 1-goal lead, and then look at what they did. They outshot them 12-2 for the rest of the first period, and BYU got their goal as well. So I think BYU started off a little slow, and I think when that first goal went in for the Matadors, I think it kind of woke them up a little bit, because like you said last night, BYU, the Cougars, they handled them very well last night. They controlled every aspect of the game, and I thought they were going to come out tonight thinking, hey, you want to know what? We're going to control this, and it didn't happen right off the bat, and it kind of woke them up.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go through intermission here. We're going to put up our intermission video. We're glad to have everybody tuning in. Sounds like from some of the feedback I'm getting that the sound is improved, so we are glad to hear that. We will be back at the start of the second period. This is Cougar Hockey. Welcome back, Cougar fans. Welcome back, Cougar fans, as we get started, ready for the second period. We've got two penalties on the clock. We'll be 4-on-4 to start. Chase Christensen for the Cougars will be sitting for an additional 18 seconds, and it looks like there'll be about a 22-second power play for the Cougars as number 4 for the Northridge guys, Ramirez, sits the remainder of his penalty. Goal scoring from the first period. Number 6, Laren from Northridge opened up the scoring. And then your Cougars came back from Alex Barris from Shibashi and Eisenstadt to tie it up on a power play goal. So we're looking for more good things to come. Shots are sitting at 14-6 in favor of the Cougars. Mike, you got any comments for us?
Yeah, I think the Matadors came out. They were playing great. I mean, they had all the momentum. And with that being said, I think after they scored that first goal, I think BYU woke up. And they just came firing on all cylinders. And that first line that we have between Barish and Bashi, Stroud, Eisenstadt, they have been playing great all year together, and I mentioned that, I believe, last night as well. I mean, when you get your first line who, with the total points of 34 for Shibashi, 28 for Stroud, and 27 for Barris, not including tonight's points, they understand what needs to be done in getting those goals and assists and helping the team out. So I'm looking forward to this second period.
All right, Cougars, here we go. Boyer's got the puck off the shin pad of number 5, bounced up high in the air. He's got on the far side corner. The ends have switched. We're in the Matador zone, which is near the scoreboard, just for you that are out there. Matadors are looking to break the puck out. They break it out to neutral zone, dump into the zone as Eisenstadt stops that zone entry from the Matadors. Puck breaks back up. Sunhorse battling with it. Puck comes back out of the zone. Big hit there on the Matadors by Christensen as he came out of the box. He ended up picking up a couple of stitches during the break that had cut on his chin. Shot on net, bouncing puck, rebound! Oh, but nobody there to tap that centering attempt that pitcher put in. Another puck on net, and a bouncing puck that Calvoda had to gobble up and put into place as the face-off will be to Calvoda's left.
I don't think he was expecting that onslaught here to start this second period just like that. We had, again, a couple opportunities, and the thing with this game is if you get those pucks towards the goalie, things are going to happen. I mean, we had the one that went over his shoulder. This one was bouncing around down there. If you get it towards them, good things are going to happen.
Yep. Cougars who have the puck down, or the Matadors have the puck down the Cougar zone. It's cleared. The icing is waved off, so Stroud's giving good chase as Carnes goes back to pick it up. Tries to deflect it. Centering attempt comes across, picks up a Northridge player who's picked up. And the gate was open as he got pinched onto the boards for the gate. Glad he was safe and not hurt there. A little bit of a battle there with Porter and the Northridge player. Up boards to Stroud. Stroud has been pinched off by 2 Matador players. Looking to stretch number 18 out, but they pick up the play. Big hit by Porter, a little bit of a battle back and forth. Puck is deep into Colvada's left. A couple of players go down, Wheeler and the number 25, and they pick the puck up, and Matadors gain control. Looking to catch number 4, center ice, that doesn't work out. Pitcher trying to catch Rudder.
And there is
a delayed call. Looks like it's going to be on the Matadors. There is a delayed call.
Was it high sticking, I believe?
It's going to be on number 18.
Zimbalis.
Zimbalis, 2 minutes And did you see the call?
I thought it was high sticking.
Okay. Get the announcement here in just a moment.
I thought they were going to call the penalty before that with that, I believe it was Porter here right around center ice.
So, face-off won by the Cougars. Christensen takes it back to Eisenstadt. Pass comes across to Boyer. Boyer, hard shot on net. Driven off as a rebound to Polvada. This is a Udall group power play. Pass over to Boyer, coming over to Christensen, looking for the shot. Deflected. Worked its way back in. Bouncing puck in front of Polvada. Check from behind there as he's cleared out way in the back of his back.
And he blew that whistle when that puck was still bouncing around in front of him. He didn't have possession of that puck. But great job by BYU here, getting that puck around, and Christensen almost had that clear shot. And yeah, the passes are starting to come from BYU where they can start clearing it around. I think the Matadors were a little confused back there.
Boyer pitcher, Thunhorst, Christensen, and Eisenstadt. Big shot, just about caught Carnes, but great save by Polvada to knock that one down. Buck 30 remaining on the penalty, 7:17 remaining in the second period. Shots are favoring BYU 18-6. Boyer again on the face-off, won by the Matadors and just missed holding that puck in. Christensen. Eisenstadt picks the puck up behind the net, looking for a partner. Nifty move to keep the pressure. Cougars are having a hard time getting their break out of the zone as they finally work things through. Pitcher drops the puck back to Boyer. Boyer over to Eisenstadt. Eisenstadt looking for a loose spot. Trying to catch Christensen. Just missed. Puck going across the side. Carnes gets away with a check from behind on an interference called player. A minute remaining on this power play. 16:47. Shots are still favoring the Cougars. 18-6. Your score 1-1. Barris, Porter, Eisenstadt, Stroud, and Shimbashi. Barris cleanly wins that one. Cougars are looking to gain good zone entry here. Trying to stretch the Matadors out, bringing them out. As Shimbashi's ridden off the puck. Good ride off, getting the puck back over to Porter. Porter comes back out to Stroud, high on the point. Back down to Porter, down low. Looking for the threes up. Back to
great block
rebound
there,
opportunity.
Great rebound.
Yeah, rebound opportunity for Barris was good there. Just trickles wide as the Matadors are able to successfully clear as Manzella hands that puck. 6:07 as 16:07. Eisenstadt comes up, looking to deal the puck. Sees Barris sitting in front, catches him good. Push and shove there by Polvada on Barris. Didn't like him standing there in front. Looking at shot, blocked down. The Matadors are doing a great job of shot blocking, helping out the goaltender. It looks like we're back at even strength. Bouncing puck in front, loose, still loose, still loose. And the whistle's blown. And we have a penalty. And the penalty is going to be on number 6. Lauren again is going to pick up another penalty. Let's see what the call is.
You got to give credit to the Matadors defense tonight. They are laying their body out there, blocking the pucks, blocking the shots that BYU is trying just to even throw it on Polvada. I mean, they're not getting there, but that defense is stepping up tonight, and let's see if BYU can convert on this power play. This will be great momentum for them. Let's get it done early, get those passes around, and score this goal.
Okay, face-off won by the Matadors, but controlled by the Cougars. Christensen over to Eisenstadt. Eisenstadt looking for Boyer in the middle. Catches Christensen back. Bounced off the referee and comes out of the zone. Eisenstadt looking to deal, takes it back across over to Christensen. Christensen looking for some help. Great pressure by the Matadors, and they do end up stealing that puck back. And he's standing all alone, but he's on his feet, trying to get the puck down. And it is held by Manzella. And the Cougars were just really not handling that puck with attention. And the check's going to come back through. Looks like Thunhorse is going to pick up a penalty as he took that kneeling player down.
Yeah, he didn't want to give up that goal. I mean,
probably a good penalty, although I couldn't tell how the puck was loose or not, but I didn't know if Manzella had it, but Thunhorse came in and certainly cleared that opportunity up.
Yeah, that Matador player, he was just facing the wrong side. I mean, he was trying to backhand it in on his knees or basically laying down.
Right.
And if he was facing that other way, you don't know what could have happened there, but Manzella, it was just him and that Matador player.
BYU penalty to number 25, Ian Thunhurst.
So the 4-4 hockey as Shimbashi comes down. Thunhorse took that penalty. We're going to be 4-on-4 for a minute 15. Pitcher gets the puck back to Shimbashi. Shimbashi looking for somebody to wheel to. Playing 4-on-4. Gets through the middle. Shot on the net. Looking for a deflection opportunity on Boyer for his pitcher. Needs to keep that puck on the ice and give that rebound opportunity a chance to come. Kovada's playing a significantly different game than he played last night.
Yeah, he is. He is playing much better.
We're going to reset here. Rudder, Porter, Barris, and Stroud. Rudder works his way around as the Matadors pick the puck up and are able to clear the zone. Little dump in on Zella. Porter makes sure that the player's okay. Player won't let go of Porter's stick. As the Matadors seem to think that they have some capability, if they hold one of our players up, that they can beat us 3-on-3. Finally, somebody separates that player from the puck. This is an icing opportunity.
Yep.
And with it being 4-on-4,
Icing on the Cougars.
Cougars do ice the puck. 4:26. No, Carnes is going to come off. We've got 24-4 up front for the Matadors in the 4-on-4 situation. It looks like 28 and the assistant captain number 3 come out. Matadors control that play. Drive, big drive, goes wide. Matadors are controlling the 4-on-4. Puck is deflected up and out of play. Shot there by number 4. Cougars are going to change. We're going to get pitcher Eisenstadt up front with the Barber, Christensen. Face off won by the Matadors. They're controlling the puck. Shot up high off net, driven wide. Back all the way around, back out to the point to the other side to number 3 on our near side boards. Back out to number 3 from 24, back across as the Matadors go back to full strength. Just miss him coming across the middle. Matadors will now be on the power play. Pitcher, very light clearing attempt. This is a Texas Dental Care penalty. Texas Dental Kids penalty kill. Excuse me while I learn to speak English again. Matadors hold that clearing attempt into the zone. And the Cougars do clear that puck. Thunhorse comes out. Tries to get it to Shibashi, who knocks down 24. Clearing attempt. Good check there by pitcher on number 20 as Eisenstadt picks the puck up behind the Cougar net. But the Cougars regroup and the Matadors make a change. Eisenstadt brings the puck up, looking for somebody to stretch to. Nobody's out there. He's waiting for his players to break up. Goes D-to-D to his partner. Gas off of a Matador leg, chipped up and high into the boards. As pitcher and Carlson go down, and we have a penalty. on the Matadors. Interference call on number... Really an interference call. On 16.
Matthew Hoover.
Matthew Hoover, 16, 2 minutes for interference. That comes at 12:33. Shots have jumped up 20-7 in favor of the Cougars. We'll get another chance to take a look at that power play. Had one power play opportunity that looked really, really good earlier in the first period. See if the Cougars can repeat that work.
I think the last couple of times, I think when we've been on the power play, have we committed a penalty as well? I think we had a couple 4-on-4s this game.
Yeah, we have had a couple of 4-on-4s.
CSU penalty number 16, Matthew Hoover, 2 minutes for interference. This is a Utah group.
And the Cougars are just seeming just a little... shall we say, nonchalant on this power play as they get started. Turnover there. Dump the puck in, but they're dumping the puck back in, and it's coming right back down to the Cougar zone as the Matadors clear the puck. Matadors have got good pressure on this power play, and they've successfully been able to do it. Cougars are misfiring on some passes. Skates and other things not quite working the way it's up. Break the puck up, and here we go. Barris breaking the zone, trying to work the Matador player. Clearing attempt comes to Porter, who knocks that puck down. Tries to catch it to Barris. Crossed. Trying to catch Simbashi in the centering attempt. That doesn't. Stroud picks it back up out high for a cycling opportunity. Shot on, and right into the breadbasket of Bovada. 11:25 remaining. 52 seconds on the man advantage for the Cougars. Shots 21-7, favoring your Cougars. Score still 1-1 as we're looking for that tiebreaker. Matadors not gonna knuckle over like they did last night. Bunhorst, Boyer, Pitcher, Christensen, and Eisenstadt. Puck comes back to Christensen, takes it back. Boyer wasn't there, but he was successfully able to get it hard enough down to the cycling attempt. Missed the centering opportunity there as Pitcher was sitting in front. Good opportunity for that. Looking for Pitcher, back to Eisenstadt. Back down to Christensen. Low side, looking to come through. Doesn't come through. And an attempt there as a lot of pushing and shoving, as the Matadors seem to take exception to the fact that that puck was still bouncing around. As Funhorst gets, trying to get him to step away, took a couple shots right to the grill.
They're calling,
and they're going to call coincidentals. They must have decided that if the guy was going to take a shot to the grill after the effect, then they let the work over, let Funhorst work. They're going to call coincidental. So we're going to stay at 5-on-4. Those two will sit for 2 minutes plus a whistle. We'll reset this. Barber, Boyer, Pitcher, Christensen, Eisenstadt. Face-off won by the Matadors, but kept in by the Cougars. Loose puck in front. Oh, driving loose, and good work by Colvada to hold that puck in. A lot of pressure right there. We fortunately don't have any penalties at this stoppage of play.
Not this one, but that was a great play by Eisenstadt to keep that in, to give us the opportunity to get that shot on the goal.
Yep. Porter, Stroud, Pitcher and Eisenstadt. Got a linesman arguing with Eisenstadt that he wasn't actually on the ice, which he was on the ice. Now the referee steps back in and says, "You get off, you get on." Sometimes can be like herding cats. Stroud. Ooh. Looks like he had an opportunity to control that. Almost kept in by Barris, not able to successfully keep it in. comes all the way back down, and that will put teams back at even strength.
There we go.
Quick shot. Shimbashi with the rebound goal. Basically, I think that was a rebound off of his own shot.
Yeah, he was a rebound off the goalie, and he was able to tip that back in.
That goal comes at 10:20 of the second period, just about midway through. 23 shots to 7 shots favoring the Cougars. We'll get the final readout on that, but I think Shimbashi's going to own that one all on his own. Took his own shot. He might have had that pass over from Barris, but stoppage of play on the face-off. Some junk on the ice, and get the call from the announcer.
Assisted by number 9, Alex Stroh. And by number 7, Alex Harris.
Just another interesting reversion of that. Shimbashi from Stroud and Barris. Power play goal for the Cougars, 2-1 up. Cougars are up 2-1. Puck is deep in as the Cougar zone, behind the Cougar net, as Matadors are putting really good pressure on after that follow-up goal. A battle there between over in the far side corner to Manzella's left. Looking for the centering attempt. Did not get a centering attempt. Oh, no. There's a trickle-in goal as the Matadors put some great pressure on that puck to tie this game up at 2-2 at 9 minutes and 39 seconds.
If that puck didn't trickle in, I think they were going to call that net being off, but I mean,
Yeah.
Matadors came out on that one. They gave up that goal to Shimbashi down here, and they just came right back and were putting the pressure on Manzella and the Cougars.
Yeah, kudos to the Matadors for battling back hard to tie this game back up. That's a bit of a nerve-wracking circumstance for the Cougars, as they were quickly able to come back and do that. Something that the Cougars have been battling for, is to battle with one particular, battling to get that second goal. Matadors were so quickly able to come back and put it in. Trickled wide as the Matadors are keeping up the pressure. Cougars are looking to clear the zone. Headman up. 2.
He stayed
pass.
on. Come on.
Good pass. Oh, just missed the follow-up on the second player. Coming through. And number 9 for the Matadors decides he wants to wash Boyer's face. Make sure that, or sorry, Barber's face. Make sure that everything's okay. I think his mom let him go a few years ago. He's capable of doing that on his own. We'll have a face-off to Kolvada's right. Stroud, Barris, Shimbashi, Eisenstadt, pitcher. 14, 21, 11, 3, and I can't tell the far number, I apologize. Face-off won by the Cougars. Eisenstadt's deciding to bring the puck in deep on his own. Looks to work it over, try and catch the Cougars back. Not able to do that. Picks up a rebound. Looking for somebody. Quick shot off the shoulder. Pass down, hand pass down to himself. Is Barris out to Stroud, out to pitcher. Pitcher, big shot on net. Bouncing puck. Bounces wide as it's deflected off. Cut back. Bring back through. Hand back over to it and dumped in by the Cougars. But picked up, and an ice on the Matadors. 8:16 remaining in the period. 2-2 your score. Shots are 25-10. Now, Mike, this is going to be a much different game than last night's game.
Yeah, last night BYU was controlling everything, but tonight is definitely has been different. And I think you said Cal State was ranked 7th.
They are,
I believe, and I think tonight is showing that's why they're ranked 7th, is how they've been playing.
Yep. Puck is back in the Cougars zone. Eisenstadt's working to pick it up. Got a bunch of control on this. Gets the puck over to Wheeler. Wheeler shot on net. Oh. Trickling puck loose, but nobody able to get a stick on that. Carlson and Blum were there. Blum picks the puck up, looking to bring it back out. And they are trying to get a stretch pass over to number 11, but that doesn't work. Matadors ice the puck.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the merchandise booth, because during the next intermission, we will have our checker.
Just a reminder for all you Cougar fans that are out there, the game on January 25th, a week from yesterday, is canceled against Wyoming, and it looks like we have a timeout.
Timeout, Matadors.
As Northridge takes their timeout, a unique time.
In the second period, I don't think I've never seen that done before.
I've seen it done occasionally, but they're looking to probably give these players, he's probably trying to skate his group of players some extra time, and so he wants to give them an extra shift, but that's a tough time to do that at this point in the game because they may need that back if we get back into the third period.
Towards the end, because right now it is 2-2, so.
Clock was at 7:41 remaining in the second period.
Let's see if that's going to come back, because this is going to be a close game the rest of the way, and I wonder if this is going to bite them.
We'll find out. Oftentimes you can take those, they become advantageous to you, other times not necessarily so. I think it'd be good to follow up at this point, though, and say that Cougars have dodged definitely a couple of bullets tonight, although that follow-up second goal was one of those things that I talked about early on in the game. The Cougars have got to be able to control what happens after they win, after they get goals. And they kind of let up after that goal.
Especially that fast. I mean, it wasn't like you waited 5-10 minutes after. I mean, it was pretty quick, and that's devastating.
Boyer won that face-off, but Matadors control it. Cougars are looking to cycle things back around and get headed back up as they work on their breakout. Passes are just a little bit off tonight as Cougars are missing centering attempts and some other things like that. Near side boards, Christensen ridden off by number 4. Boyer's battling with him. Battle there. Cougars cycle the puck back around. Barber can't handle that puck, and the Matadors drive it back into the zone. Getting the line change. Cougars are finally able to break center ice, get through the neutral zone, break the zone. Christensen, hard slap shot, and right into the glove of Kovada. 6:50 remaining in the second period. 2-2 your score, 27-10. Fan base has increased from our initial match. We probably got about 800 to 900 fans here now tonight. As the faceoff comes to Kovada's left, Barris, Stroud, and little dipsy doodle between the two players as they end up turning the puck over. They got too close, and that Northridge player was successfully able to garner that puck up. Trying to catch Barris and can't catch Barris. Eisenstadt brings it D to D to Pitcher. Pitcher takes the puck off the boards to Stroud, who's not even aware that that puck's up. Northridge picks that up.
Nice save by Manzella
Good save there by Manzella off the blocker. Kimbashi coming around. He's ridden off the pork by number 11. Poke check there by him. Back to the D. For a shot, great block there by Shimbashi. Tipped off from Barris. Shimbashi loses an edge. Can't get to that puck as the puck's dropped back into the zone. Eisenstadt successfully avoids 2 Northridge players, then takes a third one on by himself. But he does that in order to give the Cougars an opportunity to line change with 5:21 remaining. And that is not going to be an icing because the Northridge player was clearly in advantage. Head of the Cougar defense. Wheeler and Christensen comes in. Carlson knocks the guy down. A good opportunity there by Wheeler as he knocks that puck down. Kovada gobbles it up, and we'll have a face-off to Kovada's right.
Well, I want to mention the passing and the turnovers that BYU has been having tonight. It could be not a 2-2 game, to be honest with you. I think with those passes that we're not connecting on, those could easily be taken the other way for man advantages or.
Cougars are having just a hard time. The Matadors are getting sticks on a lot of things tonight, and they're having a real hard time getting stick on puck. Hunter Blum takes it around to Porter. Porter, bringing the puck up the ice, gets it up to Christensen. Shot on. Shot over to Boyer. I believe that was Boyer from Christensen. And they'll give that assist back to Porter as well. As we caught Kovada standing vertical that time instead of probably being down ready for that shot. I think he was anticipating that pass across.
Great pass. There we go.
Three to 2 your score at 4:30 remaining in the second period. Shimbashi, Barris, Stroud, Porter, and Hunter Blum.
BYU goal! Scored by number 22, Axel Boyer! Assisted by number 24, Chase Christensen!
And just a tough errant pass from Porter, looking for Stroud coming up the ice, caught it just behind him, and now go for an icing. Just a recap of that goal, that was Boyer, Christensen, and Porter for your goals and goal and assists. 3-2 Cougars. Barris can take this face-off. He wins the face-off, but then we have a backhand attempt by the Northridge players. As the Cougars now clear that center ice section up a little bit better. Shimbashi coming through. Toe drag is picked off by the Northridge player. They're looking at a potential 3-on-2, and the toe drag doesn't work for them either. It doesn't go either way for teams tonight.
Nice defensive play by Porter, and he's coming down.
Pitcher can't control that pass. Coming across on the other side. Puck coming around. Catches Porter. Back to pitcher. He'll float through, but doesn't get all the way down. The battle of 4-on-4s we've got going here. We got an odd man rush looking for the pass as pitcher does a great job of deflecting that out of play. Knocks down the attempt to bring it in. Coming up to Wheeler. Wheeler can't control the pass, but he works to battle off the player as Wheeler and Carlson battle against 26 to pick it up. They catch 24. That got away with an offside because he did not have control of that puck. Great save there by Teagan, pitcher, as he is able to keep that puck from going down. Big hit by 23 on Carnes. Holding call on 26 by Carnes. Just held Barber on the follow-up check. Just a blatant hold on Carnes. I don't know what the coaching staff from the Northridge team is going to say about that, but that was just unnecessary, and it looks like some of the coaching staff are even a little frustrated that there's even a call being made, which is just, from my perspective, a bit of an embarrassment.
Yeah, because you didn't even have to hold him or anything. It was,
he put a good check
hit
on
and then just let it go, and man advantage for BYU.
Cougar power play. Back in action.
This is a Utah group power play.
Got gobbled up by Kovada as Porter comes through looking for a rebound opportunity. Faceoff's going to come to Kolvada's left. We want to welcome our guest cameraman, Mr. Dexter Wadsworth, who is with us tonight running camera. We got a mix of cameramen tonight. Puck's underneath Barris on the faceoff. Porter working to battle with that. Big battle between them as the puck comes loose. Barris is able to pick that up, drop it back to Shimbashi. Bounced up high. Shimbashi picks that puck back up as it comes up high. Takes it across to Stroud. Looking for that slot pass in the middle. Looking for Eisenstadt. Eisenstadt sees it. Hold. Gets back to Stroud. A little movement on that. Deflected off to the corner. Back to Barris. Barris moves in. Drawing some work by the Matador players. Trying to draw them to him. Create that odd man rush. Stroud back to Barris. Barris coming across. Shot high and around, and that one's going to come all the way down. Barris missed Eisenstadt on that far side, and he just tried to put the puck high off looking for a rebound. Bit of pressure by number 25. 24 makes an attempt to hit Stroud and misses it. Good play. Big shot opportunity. Oh, just missed. Thunhorst cutting through as a tip opportunity as they put that shot hard in on goal. Shot on net. That's cleared! 35 seconds remaining on the hold to Carnes, and Eisenstadt's able to find that glove side corner, low corner on Kolvada, and take this to a 4-2 score with the buck 10 remaining in the second period.
That was awesome to see. That whole almost 2 minutes, you could see the BYU players being in the right spot. I don't know if you guys could see it at home or not, but you could see Shimbashi. You could see, I think Barris was down there. They were all having their sticks up in the air saying, give me the puck.
And the Cougars are offsides. Barber couldn't toe drag well enough.
Jacob Eisenstadt. And by number 25, Ian Thunhorst.
Thunhorst and 11 have been chirping at each other, and they're going to line up against each other to the opposite of the centers. Been working on a battle. Rudder gains the zone. Takes it in deep. Pinched off there. As a couple of other players, Thunhorst and number 6 for the Matadors come in to work to dig it out. This is near side boards.
And they put it right back in.
Yep. Oh, just missed Boyer.
30 seconds remaining in the period.
Icing on the Matadors. Good pressure by the Cougars that they have rebounded on this.
Yeah, we have 20 seconds remaining here in the second period. I think, look at the shots on goal.
Is it just me, or does that seem odd?
That is very odd, and everyone at home, that is correct. I mean, BYU is throwing the puck, and just like I said earlier, throw the puck at the goalie. Things are going to happen, and look, BYU has the lead 4-2.
Credit to Kolvada for the work that he's been putting on facing that many shots through 2 periods. That's hey, we're going to give the Matadors a shot on goal as Zealot eats that one up. I suspect those 2 brothers are going to go into the locker room and they're going to go, "How are you getting such an easy night? I had such a tough one last night." 8 seconds remaining here. Stroud pitcher, Eisenstadt Barris. Driven wide. Pitcher just going to eat it in the corner. A little bit of pushing and shoving. And that's just all about the pushing and shoving as pitcher and number 25 tie up. And I know that at the end of the period, nobody wants to take penalties like this. But I can tell you that number 9's continuing to battle against those guys. The referees are really trying to just get everybody off the ice Stroud chatting a little bit as the Cougars move off. We'll see if the referees. Oh, we have some.
They're calling something down there. They're all getting together too, and they have one of the captains from the Matadors, and they're waiting.
The coaches are going to come over and find out what those calls were. So we may have some penalties that are going to go up on the clock at the start of the third period.
We're just going to wait to find out. I'm assuming it's probably going to be on both teams. I can't see them just calling one after all that. What do you think?
I don't see that either. Scoring.
Your score at the end of 2, CSU 2, BYU 4.
The Cougars have 4 to Northridge's 2. Shots are 31-12. We will be back and recap some other things for you at the start of the third period. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cougar Hockey.
Welcome back, everyone, here in Provo, Utah, where your BYU Cougars are leading California State Northridge 4-2. We are waiting for the players to come out of the locker rooms right now. But with that being said, BYU has 31 shots compared to 12 for the Matadors. At the end of that second period, we were talking about the little extra pushes and shoves down here, and they ended up calling double penalties on two of the players. It was number 4, Tegan Pitcher for BYU, and number 6 was John Michael Lauren with the Matadors. They each got 2 minutes for roughing.
Lauren spent a little bit of time in the box tonight.
Yeah, I think this is what, his third time in there? I know it's at least his second, possibly third time, so.
I know Carnes has spent a little bit of time in the box today, too.
Both of them. So the players are out. They're all getting loose right now and getting ready to start the third period. And like I mentioned earlier, this is going to be interesting because if the Matadors come out how they played last night in that third period, they scored those goals real fast. And BYU doesn't have that big lead like they had last night. So if BYU can just stick what they've been doing, honestly, I know they've had some bad passes and turnovers, and I think if they keep this up with how they played, they're out shooting them, they're scoring more than them. I think they have a real good opportunity here to keep the pressure on and win.
Quick scoring recap. First goal was Lauren from Ramirez and Bowles for Northridge. Then Barris from Shimbashi and Eisenstadt for your Cougars. Second period, Shimbashi from Stroud Barris. Then Abaya from Roarslick. And then Boyer from Christensen, Porter. And then your last goal with $1:10 remaining in the period was pitcher Eisenstadt and Funhorst. That brings us up to speed on our scoring as the Matadors come down in the zone and get a quick shot off on Manzella. Another deflection opportunity as the puck deflects out of play. All right, here we are, Cougar fans. We have Boyer in the face-off circle working to get things set up, and we can't get either of the centers orchestrated the way the referee wants them. As that face-off is controlled by the Cougars, Eisenstadt's bringing it up the board, looking for Boyer, takes it hard off the boards. Looking to get a centering attempt in, looking for it again, tries it off the Matadors' shin pad. Now it's pinched up and tight against the boards as Shimbashi comes over to help. Got Boyer pinched off. As the referee makes the goaltender play that, comes back out and the Matadors are working out to clear the zone. Good puck handling here by number 5 for the Matadors as he evades 2 Cougars pressure. As Alex Barris recycling, keeps the puck with him to himself, work on his part. Successfully outskates Cougar player, brings it in all on his own, but loses control head to head. As we've got a missed opportunity there as that pass was just errant on the Matadors. I suspect that number 4 is not real happy about that missed pass.
No, I think Ramirez just wanted that a little softer to him because he would have had that one-on-one against him and Manzella.
Stroud, Funhorst, Porter, and Christensen. Christensen wins that little, Funhorst gets a little pinch opportunity to play that puck. Cougars bring it back across Funhorst to Porter. Porter takes it up, and we're going to have an icing on the Cougars. That puck.
Icing on the Cougars.
Just came past the outstretched stick of Logan Porter. Face-off will come down. It'll be to Manzella's right. 4-on-4 for 19 more seconds. 2 offsetting penalties to pitcher. There's the center that barely held in there. Good work by Carnes to hold that in. Deflection opportunity. There's that shot again on goal. Manzella.
Nice saves by Manzella right there. 2 of them.
2 number 15s exchanging either phone numbers or favorite colors, possibly. Skate away. Good work there by Manzella to keep that puck out of the net. Seconds remaining on the power, on the penalties to both Cougars. Harris is thrown out. Boyer comes back in. He regains control of the puck, dumps it back to Eisenstadt. A little dipsy doodle there as he almost loses the puck. Good pressure by 15 there. Working hard to keep the Cougars from pressuring the puck. Got to be somebody open because they're playing their trapping. They do successfully execute the work in order to get the puck back over. Looking for a backhand opportunity. I think he could have lifted that into the net.
Matadors are putting pressure on right now to start this third period.
As Eisenstadt, they started the period that way last time. Eisenstadt skates the puck up, gets the puck down low, but it's held off and pinched off by Carnes. Going to bring the puck up. It's a little too long. The pitcher picks the puck up as the teams are back at full strength. Coming D to D to Eisenstadt. In the skates, catches Carlson coming up. Carlson's looking to bring 2 players in. Puck comes in front. Carlson looking for another shot opportunity. Bounces up high and comes out. Matadors. Wheeler's chipping the puck out. Carlson tries to soft it over the stick. Driven wide by number 18. But held in. Back to number 18 as he's looking for a cutter coming through. Doesn't get him coming through. Blocked off by Christensen. Held in the corner, looking for a couple of opportunities. Oh, good pass opportunity. Blocked down again by Christensen stick, and then Manzella makes the save. Good work there.
That was great by Christensen. And was that Wheeler who was diving on the ground? That was great defensive plays for BYU because you could see the Matadors coming down, and they had that shot ready to go, and Wheeler laid it out for his teammates. Heads up. Puck went in the stands.
Yep. Porter picked up that winning faceoff and quickly turned around to clear that off the glass and out of the zone, and he definitely cleared it right out of play. Unhorst picks up the winning faceoff, skates down full speed, just hustling his way down, looking to chip it off and misses partner. 14 chips it off the glass, coming to pick for himself. Rubbed off by Porter, but gets the puck back. Comes through Manzella, and it's chipped off and away. As Christensen's coming up the ice, looking for some help. Deflected on net by Barber as Christensen centered that puck. And the Matadors return back up the ice. 14 against coming up the boards, looking around as Eisenstadt brings it back up. Brings it D to D to Rudder, who's rubbed off but successfully beats the rub. Comes up, and Shimbashi knocks the puck through the clearing attempt. Brings it around the Matador zone. Matadors put it in the middle to break it out up the ice, looking to catch the man up. They do get the man who's able to successfully dump it in, number 20. And a chop there, defensive stick on number 20, so he knocks the stick out of the hand of Eisenstadt. And Stroud getting himself ahead of steam. As Barra, Shimbashi, and Stroud are going to go off for a change. Porter, pitcher, Carlson, Blum, and Wheeler. Cougar lineup now. Back into the defensive zone for the Matadors. Carlson rubs off number 6. Successfully keeps that off as they battle for the puck. Comes back to pitcher, who's looking for Blum. Catches Porter coming up the ice. Porter successfully rubbed off. And it comes back D to D over to pitcher. Steps up, puts the puck down, catches the Matador who knocks that puck down in the middle. It's over as they get zone entry. On sides, comes off to pitcher.
Couldn't clear it.
Couldn't clear it, didn't let the chip off the boards. As Wheeler successfully clears it, but that's going to be an icing. One thing Wheeler is known to have, it's a very a heavy set of hands, and sometimes a soft chip off the glass, not always sometimes the easy thing to do. There's so much reaction involved in the sport of hockey as players do so many different things at one particular time. As the Matadors went through it, just missed a clearing attempt or a shot attempt there. That was set right through the slot and just missed. Line change for the Cougars. Centering attempt is going to be an icing call. Waved off and not waved off. And then called at the last minute. As number 15 is not happy with the call on the linesman.
He is pleading his case right now, but it's not going to change.
Invariably, having been an official in the past, once you explain how the rules actually work, they go, oh, okay, and then they skate away. And they don't like it, but they still skate away.
You're always going to try, right?
Barber, Boyer, Christensen, Hunter Blum, and Jacob Eisenstadt. Boyer steps in for this faceoff, and he successfully wins that faceoff. Takes it into Jacob, takes the shot high off the boards, flip attempt up high, as Manzella wisely clears that across. Leave that puck loose. As Christensen gains his own, brings it back to Boyer. That comes out. Hunter Blum's picking up, looking to pick it up. He takes it back near side boards. On sides. As Eisenstadt chips that puck wide. Eisenstadt's looking for someone as he's got some pressure coming there. Trying to give himself some. And that's an icing as that deflection occurred just a little bit behind the red line. 12:51 remaining, 4-2 the score, 31-16 the shots have changed. Matadors are putting some pressure on them.
Yes, 7 minutes into this period, Brent, and BYU hasn't got a shot this period, and the Matadors have thrown 4 of them at Manzella right now, and they are coming out as we speak, trying to get anything they can on the goal. Heads up. Another puck out of play here.
That'll not allow the Cougars to change. Fans don't want a souvenir. They give the puck back to the scorekeeper. Controlled by the Cougars. As Stroud's coming up. He's going to work on number 27. Eisenstadt makes a centering attempt. Very weak, but luckily played. Bounce pass from Stroud. Eisenstadt picks the puck up behind the net, waiting for that pressure to come as he's waiting for people to break and move. Move. And shot by Eisenstadt. Slight deflection by the Matador player as it goes right into Kolvada's glove. 12:01 remaining, third period, 31-17 the shots, 4-2, your Cougars are winning. Blum, Carlson, and Wheeler. Pressure on, Cougars. As Hugh Blum rubs off number 8. Looking to hit Carlson up ice. Can't do it. And the puck comes down. Manzella steps behind the plate, leaves it for pitcher. Pitcher comes through, catches Blum or Carlson. Carlson catches Boyer. Big hard slap shot for Boyer.
Oh, it's still
caught off of the pads of Carlson, who couldn't get the puck to go in. Wheeler keeps it in. Coming back around to number 11 for the Matadors as he takes it over to the bench. Boyer doing a great job working on keeping that. Another opportunity for Boyer and Christensen on the rebound. So Kolvada is able to deflect that up high. Good pressure here by Barber. Hunter Blum keeping the puck in the zone as he's able to keep it. But Porter there to help out. Christensen coming in. Good step through, but poke check there by the Matadors and brought back out of the zone. Big hit by Christensen. An extra shot as they step away. They both feel like they've exchanged the appropriate information. Referees watching this stuff closely, but sometimes letting what would be one good call go by what would have been another call. Feedback over, just missed coming through. And we got an awesome odd man rush that Matadors cannot seem to get bodies on, as the Cougars definitely hustled back in the odd man rush to that from being a valid good shot attempt. Great save, a great block by Shimbashi. As the Cougars are starting to lay it on the line here and show that not only do they want to win, but they want to make sure that they win.
They want to make it as easy as possible for Manzella.
Big hit for Porter. Played off sides. Carlson gets a doodle around as he works around the Matador. Carlson showing some skill. Centering attempt. Sticks are blocked down there. Good pressure by that third line of the Cougars.
They've had a couple of great shifts tonight, by the way.
Yep. I think all they've not done is score, which they did do last night. 25 bringing the puck in, looking for a shooting attempt, centering attempt comes across. Big hard shot driven high off the glass and all the way around by the Matador defender. Barnes back to pick that puck up, looking to pick up 17 along the boards, chips it down, and we're going to have an icing against the Matadors. 8:52 remaining in third period. 4-2 your Cougars. 33-18 shots. Face-off will be Boyer, Barber. Boyer wins that face-off back to Eisenstadt. Oh, good opportunity there by the Matadors. A little bit of a mishandling of the puck by the Cougars gives them that opportunity. That's going to be some work that's going to need to be done at a time. As Christensen passes up to Barber. Pitcher riding off the Matadors. He comes back around, coming back around hard. Big hit there. Big hit there by Barber.
Wow.
As both referees are going to confer about what they'd like to call, they both had their arms up, both high and the low official.
Have the trainer come on. I think he's still on the ice.
I didn't see what.
Being a crappy skate is not a penalty.
Numbers, can't tell if it's.
You're going to get a game misconduct too?
That looks to be the case, which gives the Matadors a 5-minute 5-on-4, if that becomes the case.
Blake, what was the call? Out from behind?
We'll wait to see what the final call will be, but they've escorted Nixon Barber off the ice. As the Matador player was still down, the play was really close on the near side boards for us. as the trainers attend to that player. Sometime in our life we'll figure out how to do replay on our system so that we can go back and take a look at those calls and see what done. As the Matador player steps up and off, and he's dragging the skate, kind of.
Cameron Roaring.
Injured player was
Work, yep.
number 17, Cameron Roaring.
It's good to see him get up.
Up 33-19 the shots. We'll get the final call here as the referees have made their decision, and a 5-minute penalty for Barber is. That will be a 5 in a game. It might be a 5-minute boarding call, possibly. That will give Northridge a 5-minute power play, and there is no the minute goals are scored on 5-minute penalties. Penalty comes off the clock. They get 5 minutes and score as many power play goals as they want. Face-off will come to the left of Manzella. The Cougars did kill off a 5-minute penalty up at Logan against Utah State a couple of weekends ago. So Cougars are going to be short-handed here for the next 5 minutes.
But with how their penalty kill has been, honestly, over the last couple of games, I got a good feeling about this.
Hunter Blum will be the serving Cougar. Shimbashi, Thunhorst, Porter, and Rudder. Great work by Thunhorst as the puck comes out. Zone. Get the two front end changers to change. Have Stroud, Ferris. The Matadors set up in an overload. Sorry, they're set up in an umbrella. Now look, they're going to try and set up an overload. Good pressure here by Porter as he's working that, but they get control back to the puck. And the puck comes in, stays in the zone. Wide, looking for that opportunity. Try and get a shot. Off to 24, it was safe. Looking for that.
Nice.
And Alex Ferris comes out. And he's going to sit here and eat as much time as they'll let him. But he gets the puck stolen away, but we've got an odd man rush, tough situation here. The shot's taken by number 4, and Manzella eats that up.
That was Ramirez for the Matadors, and I think he got that off a little faster than what he wanted because we had 2 BYU players coming in, closing in on him, and I think he forced that a little bit, which was great play by BYU.
Should have taken the chance to try and put a deke out on Manzella and see if they could work, which probably wouldn't have worked, but shot deflected and cleared by the Cougars out to neutral zone. Matadors are controlling. Christensen putting a little bit of high pressure on as the Matadors break it in on the far side. Pitcher's giving pressure, sticks in the lanes, widening and working that player together as we're watching, looking for that trailer to trickle in on the backside. We're going to take that shot, just driven wide. 3:24 gone, or 3:24 remaining in the penalty to Barber. High shot, Manzella eats that up. Carnes standing in front looking for the deflection. Manzella makes the save. This will be monstrous if the Cougars can kill this.
Yeah, they're almost 2 minutes into it, and they've been playing very well on this penalty kill. And as long as they can keep this up.
And they do get the puck out of the zone. Porter gets it knocked down. As Thunhorst is really putting pressure on, he rides that player off. Good pressure just to keep that back. Keep them building pressure as Carlson puts some pressure on. Carlson out killing.
Was it Thunhorst, Carlson, and then Barros on the play before that? They're letting this time run out. This is good.
Yep. Looking for a good opportunity there. Manzella with a great glove save off of number 19, which is Velasquez. Great glove save on Velasquez by Manzella. Cougars win that faceoff. Eisenstadt's got it, trying to knock it up and out, not able to clear. And then pressure by Stroud does allow him to successfully clear it. Matadors have to backhand the puck into the zone, which turns the puck over position to pitcher. Light clearing attempt by Eisenstadt. Shouldn't have happened. Makes it a little bit hard. And Stroud definitely clears it out to neutral zone, as the Matadors have to come out and regroup. And they do regroup, bringing the puck in. And pitcher coming down on his own. He's going to battle for it. Stay with it. Looking for some help. Continue to eat puck, eat time. Down the zone, he eats it in the corner. The Matadors do pick it back up and have to backtrack as Shimbashi hurries across to pick up number 7. They are able to pick him up. And the Cougars are able to clear us. Nice diving play by Porter. Boyer almost picks that up. Great save. Net is off. And no change for the Cougars. So we have the linesman coming in. Buck 43 remaining in the penalty. 4:56 remaining in the game. 33-22.
Make sure coming up is coming Thursday. Your Cougars will be taking on the number 5 ranked Metro State Denver here at 7 p.m.
Just a reminder, we will have Metro State Denver next Thursday night. They are ranked number 5. Cougars are again successfully able to clear the puck. 4:49 remaining in the game. $1:35 left in the penalty. Good pressure there. Rudder picks that puck up and loosens it off and is able to clear it down as the Northridge players are attempting to keep that puck in the zone. Volvada comes out to play it. Leaves it for his defenseman. Brings up near side. They missed their pass. Pitcher's mishandling the puck a little bit. Takes it back to Eisenstadt, who softly tips it up and out of the zone, so the Northridge players have to regroup. Christensen's putting on pressure. Looking to pressure that puck. Down to a minute remaining. The penalty. Northridge does gain zone entry. Looking back deep. Behind the net. Cycling back to the near side boards. Still working behind the net. Great work there as the puck is able to successfully be cleared. 42 seconds remaining in that. And I believe these Cougar fans will owe these Cougars a standing ovation if they kill off that 5-minute penalty. That is a huge thing to do. As Stroud battles and tries to keep it down, and the puck does come back out of the zone. The Cougars are battling very hard to keep that puck clear. Barris battling with it again, still trying to get it between skates. Matadors are able to get into the zone, blocked down by pitcher. Matadors lost control. Eisenstadt's got it, looking to clear. And on net as the Cougars successfully clear off that 5-minute penalty.
It didn't even feel like they were on a penalty.
Matadors didn't get really a good chance to get set up in the zone. They didn't get a chance to make any real good shot attempts. Shots were exactly the same. They got a couple at the beginning of that power play, but that was it. Cougars clear the puck out of the zone. Wheeler putting pressure on it. Comes out to Carlson. Trying to catch Blum, who picks up Blum. You get a shot over to Wheeler, looking for a shot. Centering attempt back. Comes back to Carlson. Porter cleared off the back of a leg. Porter trying to stick through a skate. Can't do it. Wheeler coming back around, and then the puck's wrapped back around as it comes out to Blum. Hunter Blum picking the puck up, taking it D to D over to his partner, Porter. Looking for a clearing attempt, or a full ice shot attempt over. Thunhorse coming across. Dumps it in deep. It's at the Boyer, opens it, loose Christensen in there, and the Cougars score! Boyer to Christensen. I think Porter might get an assist on that. gives your Cougars a 5-2 win with 2:05 remaining. We'll get a couple more shots up on that.
I think that was the nail in the coffin right there. That was a great penalty kill. That last 6 minutes of this period, yeah, the great 5-minute penalty kill. Even on that penalty kill, they were able to come down and just eat up a lot of that time, and then Christensen with that goal.
22, Axel Boyer. And number 6, Hunter Blum.
Christensen from Boyer and Blum. That goal at 2:05, $1:35 remaining in the period. Northridge comes up. With speed, number 11 comes through, picks up Eisenstadt, who's partially hooked. He catches the puck and successfully gets it up to Hunter Blum. Gets the puck deep into the zone. Wheeler giving Trey some pressure. It's a good hit on number 28. And to center it through, goes all the way through slot over the top of Kolvada as he's crouched down as they battle for it on the near side boards. Good pressure by this line with a minute remaining in the game. Rudder defending on number 11, gives up the puck, looks to clear it. Manzella looking to keep that clock moving, gets it out to Thunhorst, who gets it out to center ice. Hugh Blum trying to pass it out to Christensen, catching him off on the side, but that didn't work. Porter misses that check. But
big hit by
Rudder laid it on there. I thought that had penalty potential on it. It's Thunhorst. Christensen looking to shoot it. Puts it in on Kolvada. 14 seconds remaining. 34-22 are the shots.
Fans, a scheduling reminder for the games next week. Game on Friday the 25th. It is canceled. Don't plan on that game.
All right, for the last 14 seconds. Blum, Carlson, Wheeler comes out to Hunter Blum, takes a hit. He's going to end up back behind the boards as that third line puts it up there. 3, 2, 1. And the Cougars prove that last night's game was not a fluke against number 7, Cal State Northridge. They proved that they can compete with and play with that particular team as they put up 35 shots en route to 5 goals in a 5-2 victory against the Northridge.
And it just shows you, like you said, it wasn't a fluke last night. The Matadors are ranked 7th, and BYU gave them a run this weekend, and that was great to see by the Cougars with Shimbashi and Barros and Eisenstadt. And honestly, it was the whole team. You can count everyone that was on that 5-minute major that killed that penalty. That was a huge turning point because that happened with 8 minutes left. And that's a major penalty because they could have scored a couple 3 goals if they really could have. But that 5-minute kill was huge, and that only left them with a couple minutes left to basically finalize the game. So it is great to see the fans here. Everyone's excited for the Cougars, and this is going to be great momentum going into next week.
Yep, it will be. So, just a reminder, Cougar fans, recap, 5-2 win for your Cougars against the Northridge Matadors, 35 shots to 22. Next Thursday at 7 p.m., we'll take on number 5 Metro State from Denver. And we hope to hear and see you then. This has been Cougar Hockey.